people wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing. Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to our apostles of GMS, who rule well, our great leaders, the Wadi Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, for these men, for leading us in the truth. Special salutations to the Akim out there as well, who are pushing out this truth with sincerity across the four winds. My name is Yalak Mara'ah. I'm part of the Sheep of Berea camp. All right. And we follow, of course, Great Millstone. I want to give a special citation to the camp head Thahawan Mayim, the elder Karak Al Kahan, and the Akrab Shapat. As you heard from Bob Dylan, the times they are changing. You know, the apostles have been pushing out this word. The Lord have been giving out a warning, and it has been being spoken of. And I'm going to start off with the scripture in Habakkuk, because the Lord always have given a warning. All right. And this is in the book of Habakkuk 2:1. Habakkuk is a prophet, and a prophet to prophesy is to say before it happens. Now in the book of Habakkuk, he prophesied the visions. All right. And the visions to come was, what are you seeing now? All right. Now Habakkuk 2:1 says, I will stand upon my watch. All right. In which we are watchmen and we watching. All right. And a watch tells you the time. And as we watch, we see the times are changing, as Bob Dylan said. And are they changing for the better of the society? They are changing for the worst of the society. And this is what is prophesied to happen. Within this time of prophecy, within these events occurring, will be a remnant who will be crying out to the Most High, who will be praying, all right, who will be storing up as much oil as they can within these times. There's nothing else to do in these times but to do that. Okay, so that is the thing that the prophets are doing. They're standing, we're watching, and it says, "Set me upon the tower, and we'll watch." It was a tower. You get a oversight view, and the apostles, they had the oversight view. All right, because they deemed it the year of prophecy, and from the start of this January, with them killing Soleimani, the pestilence, the speaking of the dollar to go digital by the government, going cashless due to the virus. Many other articles and many great things. Also, the footages of the chariots being shown more and more. All right, the apostles, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, deemed it the year of what? Prophecy. All right, to say before. So standing on that tower, all right, where they're able to have that view to see what's to come and what's to happen. It says, and watch to see what he will say unto me, which is Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. All right, and what the Lord is saying, okay, the Most High has his actual prophecy speaking. And what's being said, okay, is that we're walking into the book of Esdras, second Esdras 15th chapter. All right, Matthew's the 24th chapter. The beginning of sorrows. All right, We are at the end, but we're at the beginning of these sorrows. Okay? So it says, what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Verse 2. And the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables. So this vision is written in the books. So nobody can tell you and lie to you and tell you that America is going to prosper or prosperity or everything is going to be all right here. But that's not the vision that's written in the books when you read. That's why I say, blessed is he who readeth. All right, it says that he may run that readeth it. Where are we running? Okay, to the strongholds unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and away from this society. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sword destruction. All right. So let's see how the times is changing. This article was sent out by the camp head Taiwan Mayim. Through Water for sharing this article, brother. And with this article, it's going into what is cops bust thieves to steal dozens of shoes and baseball caps from a closed Brooklyn Foot Locker. Now, this is over in Brownsville. If you know anything about Brooklyn and picking in Brownsville, that's like one of the most grimiest areas within Brooklyn. All right, a lot of projects. They're not a non-gentrified area. You know, real low vibration over there. So what they did is they ran inside here, and this is how you see the times is changing, man. All right, because with all of this, you know, bail reform and not much officers making arrests out there. All right, and people inside filing for unemployment, losing their job. You know, this situation is gonna reveal people's hearts, put people in situations to do things, and this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. You know, not to do it as a highlight, like wow, this is the beginning. Imagine if the food is shut down. You know, imagine if it's prolonged and the checks ain't coming in on time and ain't clearing, and we have a malfunction in the system. So you see this happening right here, right now. But surely, I'll tell you, all right, it will be a way more bigger outbreak than that. So I'm not gonna read this whole article. It's pretty much self-explanatory. All right, they're robbing Foot Lockers. Hey, what is this? Times Square, the city that never sleeps, is enjoying the Sabbath. Chimes are changing, as Bob Dylan said. Not crowded. You can damn near, walk in the middle of the street. No cars. The cabs is slowed down. All right, so the business for the yellow cabs is they're hurt. Look at the stock exchange. All right, so the financial district. This is the financial district now. Hurt. All right. This is Little Italy over there in Soho. Hurt. Businesses is hurt. All right. Again, the financial district, the charging bull. All right. So these areas are now in a Sabbath, man, and at rest. And Brooklyn Bridge, desolate. Everywhere is desolate. Desolate. Music hall radio, desolate. We have never seen such an isolated, desolate area, okay, in New York City. Prolonging now for what, 4 weeks? A month? All right? And it's worsening. So, Walmart to limit the number of customers in stores. They're limiting. People are lining up. They're wrapping around a corner. People are doing this thing now on TikTok, Instagram. That's the new way of entertainment. For businesses, people are doing virtual calls and things of that nature to keep communication. So it's changing, man. Schools are closed. Kids are doing this. Their school. All things everybody experiencing. All right. But that's to say what? Because the times is changing. Let's get it. Let's get into the times. All right. Let's actually look up times. All right. These are the things I was spoken of. Uh, 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. So we watching and we see, all right, troublesome, hard to bear, dangerous, harsh, fierce, and savage. Time shall come. All right, this is light. This is light. And Edris, the 15th chapter, is what I wanted to jump into. It says in 15 and 15, for the sword and destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. Verse 16, there shall be sedition among men. That's an uprising, sedition, an uprising against the government, the leadership, because the government is failing the people. All right, businesses is hurt, and if checks stop coming through, and the food shortages start happening, that will be a failure to the people. And what people will do is this will be like the movie Demolition Man. You know, you have people coming out of jail, and you're gonna have this uprising. It'll be like sorry the Batman movie. All right, rebellion, uprising, a revolt, concerted attempt to overthrow civil authority, violent strife, civil or religious disorder, rebelliousness against authority. All right, that's what's going to be happening. All right, a disorder. And this is why they'll be bringing in these National Guards, little articles that you've been seeing here and there. Okay. And all of this is just because this is the times, man. The times we're in is changed. It's changed. It's totally changed. It's totally changed. In order to get through these times, it will only have to be with prayer, with supplication, with fasting, with getting the wisdom and knowledge to be stable. That's pretty much it. Let me get that actually. In this vibration, we're gonna keep pushing at the end of the day, because this is what we're gonna stay in tune with. Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and and strength of salvation. All right, that's going to strengthen your salvation. People are doing more pull-up challenges. It should be a challenge to get this wisdom and knowledge, because that's actually going to bulk you up. All right, that's actually going to make you stronger for your salvation. And then it says the fear of the Lord is his treasure. The markets, the best time to invest because it's down. But make your investments inside the fear of the Lord. All right, because that is going to be the only, all right, main important investment that is going to get you to operate, okay, the right way. All right, because these people, when everything goes south, when I'm talking about when it all boils down, you're going to have people committing suicide. In which you have the suicide rates going up now, due to this social distancing and isolation. I mean, they're lucky, they even let liquor stores and let weed be an essential, because forget about it. These people will be killing each other in the houses, So, this is just to show, it's just, the times are changing. Like Bob Dylan said, you know, people walking around wearing a face mask. and gloves and stuff like that. That's the new norm, you know, in the society. But the things is going to pick up more and more, you know, if it continues this way. If it continues this way. So not to be too long winded on it, but that's the oh yeah, it said perilous times. Let's look up this real quick. Look up the word times. Right? Times. It says a due measure. Okay? A measure of a time. So there's a due measure of savage time. There's, when you have the old sand hourglass and it would turn over. Inside that hourglass is savage sand. It's a savage time and it has to complete it. It has to fulfill it, because that is impacted within that hour. That's what they say, an hour, the hour of temptation. All right. It is compacted with troubles and problems. And the only way to get through that is to be chosen. You have to pray, do the best of your ability, but you have to be chosen. You have to be chosen. Second Esdras 44 and 33. Then I answered and said, how and when shall these things come to pass? Wherefore are our years few and evil? Verse 4. And he said unto me, saying, do not hasten thou above the Most Highest, for thou haste in vain to be above him, for thou hast much exceeded. I want to jump down to the point, verse 37. By measure hath he measured the times. Again, you see what times mean, a measurement. So each time is measured, okay, because the time of peril is measured. The time, okay, of the salvation is measured. All right. The time of our captivities were measured. All right. Esau's rulership is measured. That's why he said he cannot, he knoweth he have but a short time. So there's a lot impacted within that measurement. All right. And the times are changing because this time of cooning and, just O nation that dwelleth without care is over. All right. Now, even if things would somewhat resume back to normal, it changed people's minds. They'll stock up. Will remember this. Will lay hold in their minds. Okay. You see. So it says, and he doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. So it's like the hourglass. The Lord isn't going to turn that glass back over, until these sands fulfill his measure. Verse 38, then answered I and said, O Lord, that bearest rule, even we are all full of impurity. You see, so we pray and hope, okay, and pray and hope that, I just wanted to get another scripture, that, you can actually endure that, and the Most High show you mercy in those times. Show me mercy in those times, okay? Because that's what is going to be needed. All right. This is Psalms. Slocky. I think I'm in the wrong book of Psalms real quick. I think it's 84 or 85. Let's see. Bear with me for a second. Psalms 89, and this is the vibration. We just have to keep pushing, and if you're in this truth, you sense it. you sense the changes in your gut. You sense there's a feeling in the air, and you feel it, you know, and not that you should be, you should pray, but you should be happy for the change because we've been prophesying about this stuff. You know what I mean? We've been prophesying, and we understand that this is the proper way in order. We got to go through that straight gate in order to get to the kingdom. Okay, so we already know where this is going because the Most High put it in us to understand that, right? But within that, all right, it says Psalms 89:1. I will sing of the mercies of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, forever. With my mouth will I make known thy faithfulness to all generations. Because the Most High, all right, will be faithful unto his elect. Okay. And we will, Lord willing, be making on the chariots. You're going to sing of the mercies the Most High showed you after you see this punishment. You're going to sing of that. All right. We all going to be hitting C notes, D notes, G notes. All right. All the notes that there is, man. All right. Singing of the mercies of the Most High. Verse 2, for I have said, mercy shall be built up forever. Thy faithfulness shall thou establish in the very heavens. All right. So the mercy, is going to be built up forever. So that ark we building is the ark of mercy. Noah built that ark. That ark was to represent mercy unto them. This spiritual ark that's being built up, okay, that elect, okay, is mercy as well. All right. And because we know that, all right, what the Most High did. It says, verse 3, I have made a covenant with my chosen. So I said through the Spirit, you have to be chosen. I have sworn unto David, my servant, thy seed will I establish forever and build up thy throne to all generations. All right. All right. And even speaking more so unto his being established through Yahushai. Okay. And through that order, then King David underneath there. And those who fall up underneath the house of David. All right. All right. So these times to come, this is just the beginning. But if you're part of this, the Most High have you in mercy. And that's something to be, thankful for, be humble for, be thankful, and be joyous about too. Because the angel, he told Edris, man, why you focus on that? Why don't you focus on, the things to come? Why are you troubled about this? Second Esdras 7:15. Now, therefore, why disquietest thyself, seeing that thou art but a corruptible man? And why art thou moved, whereas thou art but mortal? Right? Verse 16. Why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come, rather than that which is present? Right? Think about the kingdom to come. Okay, all Israel on the same vibration. All right, we ain't gotta be talking about comfy or this person or that person or this camp or that camp or we all gonna be on one accord in the kingdom. Let's think about that in mind. All right, peace. All right, we're gonna enjoy time. The essence of time will be joy. We will be able to experience not rushing everything, not always being nervous and paranoid. Always just oh yeah, we gotta bugging out. We will be still. We will be chilling, man. All right. Work will be done. I mean, we're gonna be like on a calm vibration, man. All right. Things are gonna be righteous. All Israel is gonna be observing the Lord, so it's not gonna be unnormal. You're not gonna be the black sheep of the house no more, and that guy in the neighborhood who's just, yeah, man, he was used to be like this, but man, he just changed. Nah, everybody's gonna be up underneath this vibration, including the heathen. Okay. So, lay those things up in the mind because those are the things that we look for to come. Okay? Pure righteousness. Imagine that. That's a blessing. Being around the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord, that's gonna be a blessing. Seeing Yahushua, man, what an honor. He says, why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come rather than that which is present? Don't look at the things that's present, and get stuck there. We see it and all right, man, I pray, Lord, we don't take it for a joke, but then don't get stuck there either, Anyway, that's about it. I'm gonna wrap it up. All right. All praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakakwadash. That being said, Shalom.